day, good afternoon, like what's going on? It's Thoughtful Thursday, alright? For Thoughtful Thursday, I have no other choice but than to be real with y'all, alright? I feel like there's something going around right now. You know, the weather's changing, summer's going away, so I feel like the less sunshine we have, it's like the less people are smiling, the less people are feeling positive about themselves and where they're going. And it's like all of a sudden this like big gray cloud is just piling over people, as I'm seeing. And you guys, we're doing this is 124 of our motivational videos. Please get these gray clouds away, alright? Yes, they will come occasionally, but I'm trying to help you guys build the biggest possible umbrella you can have so that you never feel like you're getting rained on. No matter what life throws at you, you'll be able to see the positives, you'll be able to learn, you'll be able to come out on top. Alright? You gotta stay confident in yourself. You gotta stay confident in what we talk about in these videos and what you're reading. If you're not reading, you better be reading, because what have I told you guys? The book you don't read isn't gonna help you. The video you don't watch isn't going to help you. The question you don't ask is never going to give you an answer. Alright? Reach out to somebody. Don't expect to have to get through this by yourself. Alright? If whatever you're going through seems too hard to talk to people that you know on a daily basis, I'm here. How many times do I have to tell you, get a hold of me. I'm here for you. Like, I'm not just saying that. I really care about people. This is what I'm trying to do with my life. Like, seriously, I just posted this quote on Twitter. Alright, this isn't our quote of the day for the video, but I think it's real and it can be part of our video if I can get back to it really quickly. Hold on a second. Alright, you guys, this is it. You will always feel insignificant if you never do anything to change the world or another person's life other than your own. How harsh but blunt and real is that? You will always feel insignificant if you never do anything to change the world or another person's life other than your own. I feel, oh my gosh, like if I could have read this quote 5 years ago, 6 years ago, man, would I be in a whole further place than I am now. But everything happens for a reason, and obviously I had to learn these things so that I can share them with you, because this brings significance to my life. I felt lost, and I felt like, what am I going to do with myself? I work hard, you know, I'm decent looking, I'm a good woman, like, I give my full heart, I'm fully dedicated to anyone that I let into my life and into my heart. I give them everything. I'll give you the shirt off my back, I'll give you my last dollar, like, no questions asked. I care about people more than I care about myself. But I found I found the value in that. Before it was dragging me down, but now I've learned how to like bring value to my life, how I can grasp what I'm worth and how I can still help other people but build myself up and get, a piece of that pie also. Alright, I'm so glad to not be lost anymore. I want to help you not feel lost anymore. It's a beautiful thing not feeling lost anymore and just being so sure of where I'm going, no matter what, you're always going to have your haters, you're going to have your doubters. And once you start doing positive things, you'll be amazed that they're the closest people usually to you that end up doubting you. But once you make those significant changes, excuse me one second. Nice. Once you make those changes, everything comes back into place. And people realize that you're serious. They realize you're not that person you used to be anymore, and they start respecting you. And usually they want to join in on whatever you're doing. They want to know what got into you to make you make that change. And don't be afraid to share that with them. Alright? I reached out to my friend Connie, when I felt really lost, because I just seen her. She posted a picture of her new 2014 Challenger, and it was just awesome, and that's my dream car. And I'm like, girl, we went to the same high school, you're amazing and I'm amazing, what are you doing that I'm not doing? Like, I feel like I give my all, I give everybody my full heart, you know, I give thanks to God, I believe in God, I have faith, like, what am I doing wrong? And what she told me to do, she gave me a bunch of, like, good advice, told me she loved me and stuff, but what did she really tell me to do? She told me to go read a book. And what book she told me to read? She told me to read The Secret. Once I don't, you know, you guys know, I don't like to really read. I listen to the audio. And, man, just to know that, just changing my mind from being like, oh, poor me, like, and to just change it. Change the way I thought, just flip-flop it around, and boom, you immediately start getting opportunities falling in your lap, better people fall into your lap and come into your life, and just things start to sort themselves out, and it's beautiful. And don't ever feel insignificant, and if you do, that's really the key. The secret is think positive, and you know, whatever you think about, you will get. So think in abundance, think love, think, you know, don't think about lack, don't worry about your bills, don't think about debt. Know that you're going to get out of it. Believe that you're going to get out of it. Feel like you're out of it right at the moment, and you will eventually get there. Start thinking of ways, you know, to get better. We talked about tracking in a previous video, okay? If you're in debt, write down everything you possibly spend, no matter what, $1, a quarter, you know, $1,000, whatever it is, whatever pops up, make sure you write it down, track it, then go back and reevaluate it after a certain period of time, and you'll be able to realize where you need to make changes, all right? Nothing's more real than to see the work that you did to show yourself what's up, right? So, with that being said, I want to get into our real quote of the day, possibly. I gotta figure out what I did with it. 1 second here. Right here we go. This is kind of a shout out to all of our lady bosses, right? But then I'm going to change it up so it works for everybody. But the quote I found says, "A woman of substance has the courage to overcome tough times in her life and pursue her goals because she stands up for what she believes in and never gives up on her values and virtues." That is the real quote of the day. Holla to my lady bosses. Shout out to all of them. Like, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have been figuring out my worth and my value and what I can bring to the world, and I'm blowing it up, man. 124 videos, and, you know, starting my business 3 months ago, I've made money, you know, I've already beat some statistics, and I don't even care, alright? Hate on me if you want to, I don't care. Why? Because I made the changes in my life, and I'm no longer that little lame girl who was, yeah, I was a girl. I was a girl at 24 years old because I was having a big old pity party, and there was nobody there but me. I hit rock bottom. Everybody turned their back on me. I had to experience tough love. I had to figure out my worth, my value, what I stood for, my virtues, and in the worst possible time of my life, when most people are like, oh my gosh, how did you do that? How did you let that happen to you? Like, how did you make those choices? I don't have an answer for that. All I know is because I didn't have anything to stand for, obviously. And now I do. And now there's no tearing me down. There's no taking anything from me. And I'm on my way. I'm about to get emotional because if you guys only knew the things I've been through. It just feels really good to not be there anymore. Excuse me. So, with that being said, I want to change the quote though so it works for everybody, right? So, it's not just a woman. It's a human of substance has the courage to overcome tough times in their life and pursue their goals because he or she stands up for what they believe in and never gives up on their values and virtues. It's Thoughtful Thursday, you guys. Think about everything